Hello, I'm Andy Anderson, Principal Investigator for the Carbon Time Project. I'm looking forward to working with you over the next 2 years in what I hope will be a valuable learning experience for us, for you, and for your students. Carbon Time stands for Carbon Transformations in Matter and Energy, and that's what the 6 Carbon Time units are about. These units will help you teach about carbon transforming processes in natural and human systems at multiple scales. That includes cellular and organismal metabolism in plants, animals, and decomposers, energy flow and carbon cycling at ecosystem and global scales, carbon sequestration, and combustion of fossil fuels. The current imbalance among these processes is a primary driver of global climate change. We need all our citizens to understand these ideas as we face the challenges of the 21st century. Carbon Time provides teaching tools and resources to support what the next generation science standards refer to as three-dimensional science learning. In order to understand carbon transforming processes and use their understanding in their daily lives, students will need to master science and engineering practices, cross-cutting concepts, and disciplinary core ideas. The Carbon Time units and assessments are based on 10 years of research into learning progressions. Learning progressions is our short phrase for the pathways that students take to achieve three-dimensional science learning about carbon transforming processes. We've found that for all learners, this is a long and arduous journey, a little like learning a second, scientific language to supplement the everyday language that they mastered in early childhood. We've used our learning progression research to develop assessments and teaching tools, and we've made them available online. As we've done this, though, we've concluded that teaching tools are not enough. They need to be combined with sustained professional development and with professional support networks that enable teachers to work together. These are the 3 legs of the stool that can support responsive and rigorous science teaching practice. Each component individually is necessary but not sufficient. So you are the pioneers, the very first teachers to work with us on this system that includes all 3 legs of the stool. We have faith in the underlying research. We've been working hard to develop all the parts, but we know we aren't finished yet. We'll need to try out our support system and learn from you how it's working and how it isn't, and use what we learned to make it better. That's why this project has both research and development components. We need to make progress toward our common goal of helping students achieve a deeper understanding of science. Our main work toward that common goal will begin with the face-to-face workshops next month. This preliminary online coursework has a few hours of work that you can do to be prepared for these workshops. First, we'll ask you to introduce yourself and start learning about the other members of your network. Next, you'll have a chance to review the expectations of the project and ask clarifying questions. Then, you can read a little bit about the Carbon Time units and about learning progressions. In order to plan better for the upcoming workshops, we'll ask you to write a little bit about your hopes and concerns for your participation in the Carbon Time network. If you are able to administer the baseline student test in the spring, we will guide you through the process of downloading your students' responses so that you can use them during the face-to-face workshop in August. Finally, as a part of our research, we have one last set of questions about your teaching goals and strategies for classroom teaching and assessment that we will ask you to answer. I'm planning to talk directly with you during the face-to-face workshops. I'll see you there if you're in Michigan, or talk by video teleconference if you're in Colorado or Washington. Until then, thanks for your help as we start together on this important work.